Hi, Brooke. Mr. Parrish here. I want to take a few minutes and give you feedback on the identity paragraph assignment. You can access this view by going back to the original assignment. There's a blue pencil icon next to the grade. If you click on that, it takes you to what Turnitin calls the Feedback Studio. And it's important to go there because these grade marks, they call them, open up. And so in this particular case where I say the title needs work, it gives you some ideas of what I'm talking about, some examples. Normally, what you want to think of your title is reinforcing your topic sentence, or the main focus of your paper. Both the subject and the focus is what your title wants to include. Don't use the name of the assignment. That's not going to be an effective title. The other area I want to talk about, a couple of things, is the use of the second person. So let me talk about what the second person is. I, like most of my colleagues in the English department across the country, we really are not big fans of you or you're the second person. Typically what we see is it's incorrect or shift, and that's what happens the second time. To be honest, the first time you're really kind of using this as an expression that's, okay, I am what you would call a seeker. I would suggest you replace the you whenever you use it. Here you might say, secondly, I am what some people would call a seeker, is probably the habit I would like you to get into, which is just automatically replacing you when you've included it in your paper. Down here, it's really, I think, a shift from the first person. You're talking about your own experiences traveling, being in different environments really opens your mind. Well, it's not going to, your travels are not going to open your reader's minds. It really opens my mind to different beliefs. That's that shift there. Okay. Here's a comma rule, and again, if you click on it, this is where we're talking about commas that act like parentheses. When you have an expression that sort of interrupts the regular flow, finally, and most importantly, so there's one comma here where the interruption starts, and then there's a second comma where the interruption ends. My other comment is just, where did you go? You say, I took a gap year so I could travel across. Now, you have the word county here. I suspect that you didn't travel across the county, you traveled across the country, so probably need the R there. There is, of course, a big difference. Assuming you travel across the country, then what did you see? I mean, if you went to the Grand Canyon, then tell folks about it. That level of detail is really important, and in assigning the grade here, I think a 9 out of 10 for development, content. Really, I think that kind of detail is important to include. I think 4 out of 5 on conventions is what I gave. Voice, I thought it was appropriate to the assignment. And fluency was pretty strong too. You put together good sentences, and for the most part, you move between ideas really well. So I expect you'll do well in the class. I certainly hope that you were encouraged, that you were able to sort out the assignment and get a solid piece of writing done. Take what I said here and move forward. All right, thanks, and I'll talk to you soon.